And welcome back. Well, food insecurity has hit many neighborhoods across the country, more particularly here in the borough of the Bronx. And if we go even deeper, the South Bronx. Neighborhoods are affected by the pandemic, and the economic downturn has made it severely hard and much worse for families. WHEDco is a Bronx not-for-profit organization, and they continue to provide support to families in need of food. Joining us now to tell us a little bit more and provide some further insight is the Vice President for Family Support and Housing Services at WHEDco, and we're pleased to be joined by Ms. Doxene Roberts. And Doxene, good to have you.
Hi, Darren. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. And as I talked a little bit earlier in the intro, I talked about how literally Bronxites have been dealing with this food insecurity. And WHEDco has been doing a great job of trying to meet the needs of families. Talk to us a little bit about the work that you guys have been doing, particularly in this COVID-19 pandemic.
All right. So we made the decision in March. It was a very difficult decision to close our food pantry, which we've been operating for over 20 years. However, in contacting our families on a weekly basis to provide support, we really assessed that our families were having a difficult time connecting to the very few food programs that were still open. So in response to the needs of our families, and of course our staff are always eager to assist our families, we reopened our pantry in June. And each week we distribute more than 40 bags of grocery to over 50 families each week. And we have also been delivering meals to the seniors and disabled families at our 3 housing developments.
And when we talk a little bit about the work that you guys do in terms of distributing food, not only do you distribute food, I know that you guys also spend some time delivering gift cards to families and making sure that families have gift cards. How does that work, and how are you able to get the gift cards to the community?
Yes, so in April, we launched a matching campaign, and we were able to raise over $40,000 from private donations. We've also received funding from private partners, including $100,000 from the Garden of Dreams Foundation and other partners who have given us, allowed us the financial means to be able to provide grocery cards to our families and also hot meals and snacks. We first assessed the most neediest families, which many times run across all of our programs. And those were the first set of families that we were able to provide the grocery gift cards to, where they can take to particular supermarkets and provide meals for their families. So in addition to the grocery cards and the hot meals and our food pantry, we have been able to really address some of the food insecurity in our area. And we have over 700 families we've been able to distribute grocery cards to for the past several months.
That's awesome. And I know that you guys also do work, you got a commercial kitchen, and part of that is having a commercial kitchen that's designed to assist the community. So talk about the work that goes on in that kitchen and the stuff that flows out of that kitchen that's able to help the community.
Right, so our kitchen is always busy, but we were very honored during the pandemic through the chefs from the World Central Kitchen. They provide meals in WHEDco's commercial kitchen, which is known as the Bronx Cook Space. And they prepared thousands of meals for families throughout the Bronx. And of course, our families were also included in receiving some of those meals. We distributed meals, as I said earlier, to families that were coming in for the pantry, and also families in our 3 residential buildings and throughout our programs.
And I know that you guys have some other services in addition to just dealing with food insecurity as well. Give us a little bit about what WHEDco does outside of the food insecurity issue.
So WHEDco provides a variety of services. I'll speak more specifically about the Family Support Department. So currently we have a case management team that provides benefits screening and access, health insurance, access and advocacy, and also tenant support. We have a mental health unit that provides support to all our participants across our programs, our children and families at our partnership schools, and also community residents. And we also have a legal clinic and an immigration clinic that is provided by the Legal Aid Society on a weekly basis. And all of this is being done remotely as we slowly get back into the office.
Yeah. Has it been hard for you, being the fact that you're not in the office?
It's been very difficult. I think a lot of us are overloaded with technology, and we have had to, like, step up and really learn how to use the technology so that we can best assess in our families that we're working with, and also just to run programs in general. It's been difficult, but we got it done.
Yeah, I mean, I think everybody has to take the time of making this like huge leap to technology, and we all have our own technological challenges, and I know you know firsthand about even with us, we've got our own technological
Right.
challenges and making things
Yeah.
happen. So people have to kind of like make the adjustment. Are you finding people able to make the adjustment and still being able to get in contact with you for the services that you guys provide?
Absolutely. We have actually handheld our clients through, sending us photos, uploading, so we can upload documents to apply for all the benefits that they need. If families are not able to use technology, they have family and friends who will, speak to by Zoom or FaceTime or WhatsApp, any method that we have been able to use to help our families. And it's been very successful, and it's been a learning process for all of us. But it's the new way of how we have to approach our work, so we have been able to do it.
Yeah. And so if people do want some support or some assistance from WHEDco, what's the process and how do they go about getting the assistance that they possibly need?
Sure. So anyone who needs to know more information about WHEDco, please call us at 718-839-1100, or they can visit our website at WHEDco.org.
Yeah, yeah. And so with COVID-19 really affecting and impacting a lot of people, they've still made the necessary leap to really get connected to WHEDco. Talk about the feeling of gratification. How good does it feel for you to be able to assist so many families, and particularly during a time like this when we're in a pandemic? And of course, like I said in many different shows, we've never been here before.
Yes. I am so appreciative to the staff, not just the family support staff, but all the staff at WHEDco who have really stepped up to call our families, to really make a connection with families, especially those people who are alone and don't have additional family support. And we really assess their needs, and to know that, we're able to call them every week and help them with those services that they are in need of, whether it's food, applying for benefits, and just delivering the meals to people's homes. It's just been an amazing feeling. And the staff at WHEDco we have an amazing crew who really go out of their way to make sure that families are supported.
Yeah. Well, Doxene, thank you so much for taking the time and sharing with us. You guys do amazing work, and particularly the area of food insecurity. We can't talk about it enough. We know that the Bronx has its own set of health challenges. We know that in many places the Bronx is a food desert. So the fact that you're actually able to come and help and meet the needs of people is really a great and a powerful thing. Thank you so much for taking the time and being with us here on Open.
Thank you so much for having us.
No worries. Listen, we have got more Open coming up. We want you to stay with us. We've got Doxene just now, but we got even more shows to come up. So listen, stay with us. Open is coming right back right after this.